Crazy. Yo. Sorry for the delay. Had to figure some things out.
Yes, sir.
But we here, man. Got my dog back.
We back at it.
Back for another Monday Man to Man pod. A lot going on in the sports world as usual. But how was everything? How was your weekend, man? How was everything? I know we caught that fight, that Canelo fight, that beat down, that massacre, man. How was everything else for you?
Man, everything was good, man. You know, like you said, we linked up, man. Came down here to check my guy Jerry Forster out. You know, at the fight that he was before on the undercard of the Canelo fight. You know, it was rough at the beginning, but
fought his way back.
Yeah, he fought his way back, man. Had the majority draw. So other than that, man, it's been good. Weather's been good. I brought the good weather down here. So shit,
good weather been here, baby. Hey, so at the fight, my boy Kidder, he asked you what you thought was Mayweather's best win, and then he said Canelo. And then obviously said Canelo. I'm not a boxing savant like y'all, but after seeing Canelo dominate old boy like he did, like what's some of the fights that you want to see right now, kind of around that weight class? Who will be the, I guess, the two biggest best fights right now?
Man, this is a lot of young gunners out there, man. Obviously, you know, you got Gervonta Davis, man. You got Shakur Stevenson, man. You got a lot of young gunners, man. You know, Canelo kind of, you know, he kind of fluctuates in his weight, man. But he's a go-getter. I think boxing is getting back, man. It's getting back to the point where it used to be. But again, man, you know, you just got to get these guys that's at the top, man. We just got to get them fighting each other. Like you said, your boy, man, he kind of mentioned, you know, Floyd and Canelo. And, you know, a couple shows ago, we did our list of GOATs.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. Mount Rushmore, and Floyd was on mine. And for one of those reasons why, you know, when you can go throughout a career and you can have a zero in that loss column, like
unblemished.
That's special, you know what I'm saying? So, and then like you said, like, you know, just to be able to, we was texting last night, like watching that Canelo and Floyd fight, right? So I happened to just go back and look at some of that, and the way he just made Canelo look like a average fighter. And we all know Canelo is one of the top in the game, man. But I think boxing, man, slowly but surely getting back to that point, man, where it's exciting to watch.
Yeah, you think it's so much competition now with the UFC. You think it'll ever get back to kind of that number one spot, or it's gone?
I think it has the potential, man. You know, there's so much shit with boxing, man, behind the scenes. You know, could be corrupt or whatever the case may be. It's a lot that goes on. I think it can, man. Obviously UFC has a lane and it's taking off.
Yeah.
But it's just something about boxing, man. Just, you know, guys, just the history of it and guys standing toe to toe in that middle of the ring going at it, man. So I think it can.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. What else we got going on, man?
Man, shit. Good look. Man, we got a lot going. Let's jump into this basketball, man. Let's jump into this basketball. A lot of NBA stuff going on. A lot of talk.
Yeah, I'm all the way back in my hoop lane right now, man. The Knicks right now. There's some Knicks fans going crazy. They was running the streets like they wanted to chip because they I think 500 for the first time since like the Melo days. I want to say like 2013. So Knicks fans going crazy. Obviously, you know, the biggest fan base, or you know, the city, the biggest market, should I say. So when they are good or decent, I want to say like fourth in the East right now too. So when they are when they're doing decent, it's good for the NBA, it's good for the brand. So I'm happy for my Knicks fans out there, man. I know y'all been through some shit for a long time, man.
Man, Knicks, they doing their thing, man. Sure, they got D-Rose back over there. They got an all-star on the team. So I think
Julius Randle balled out this year.
Yeah, he's balling, man. And I think he might be in his 7th year.
Like 7 or 8. He's been in
7
for a
or 8,
minute.
man.
Mm-hmm.
And just to be able to see his continued growth, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's dope, man. So, but
happy for Randall, man. Bobby Smurder back home. He just jumped back out. So hey, man, things looking good for New York right now,
good
man.
for NY.
But on the also on the East right now, it's the Sixers. They're in the 1 seed. You got the Nets. You got the Bucks who beat the Clippers last night. You got the Knicks at 4. Miami Heat at 5. Yes. Also, the Knicks are over 500 right now. So they're 18-17 right now. You got the Knicks at 5. They're sitting right at 500, getting healthy. You know what I mean? We getting our squad back out there. Got Drago back out there. Celtics at 6. And then you got the Raptors and the Hornets at the 7 and 8 spots. The Hornets in the playoffs right now. Hornets at the 8. Okay.
Sure. Young Ball came in there taking over shit.
Hey, LaVar was right, man, the whole time. All that grief Cass was giving him. I was on big baller brand side, but he obviously put a lot of obviously time, energy, and effort into his sons. Love obviously bigged him up. He bigged him up to be the best thing coming to the league since sliced bread. So I'm happy to see them boys succeeding, man, especially the young one.
No, for sure, man. But I mean, as a father, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
All right.
No question. What you're supposed to do.
Right. No doubt about it. So see now you're going crazy because I wouldn't say the Knicks run New York. You still got that black, white, and gray team up there in Brooklyn, man. They looking good. I don't know if they lost yet. I know they were on an 8-game win streak. Matter of fact, I think they just lost to the Mavericks. They lost to the Mavericks. Kyrie and KD out. KD will be out until after the All-Star break. But when that team is fully healthy, when that team is fully healthy, me and my brother was arguing about this last night because I thought one guy was the best out of the 3, and I thought it was kind of unanimous. He felt differently. So with them top 3 of the Nets, you got Harden, you got Kyrie, you got KD. How would you rank those 3 players on that team? Like as far as
total package?
Yeah, just total package, Paul.
I'm going KD 1.
I agree with you. I'm there.
I'll go to KD 1.
My brother had Harden at 1.
I'll go James Harden 2, and then I'll go Kyrie 3.
All right, so we agree on that then. We agree on that. I say that KD, Harden, Kyrie, and then the last shot, you want it going KD regardless.
Yeah, I'm going KD 7-1.
How many inches you gonna get this dude, bro? Every time we have a conversation about KD, Paul, he grow another inch.
Hey,
he came in the league 6'9", he's 6'10", and he a 7-foot guard. Now AD called him 7'1".
Hey, 7'1", 7, 6'11", whatever. I'm going KD, man. Last shot. KD got it for me. I'm drawing that player for the Ranchula.
Yeah, I might draw it up for the sniper, but I got to go to matchup on that. I'm gonna put the ball in Harden hands, and you either get a good shot or find the right matchup, get it to him. Playing like the best point guard in the league right now. But yeah, that's gonna be ugly. But I'm excited for these playoffs already, man. Some good teams, good old heads, some good young guys coming and making their own in the league. Booker went off again last night for 40-something. Bill went off for 46 again with an L. I want to say they lost like 11 in a row. His last 11 40-point games, just crazy.
So how you feel about that, right? You know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
So you got somebody that's dropping numbers, doing numbers, but losing.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Because
I can see it. I mean, I can see it if he had a better team around. His team that's just really the only chance they got, it seems, if he goes off. And then when he does go off and take however many shots, and it's gonna be like, damn, if maybe the ball was moving around a little more, we was getting different shots, different looks. Yeah. Maybe we would do better as a team. But I mean, that team's just not built up. It's just not built to be a competitive team. So I mean, they're 13-9 right now. I can't be mad at him because I watch him play, and he it ain't like he just dribbling the ball for 20 seconds and taking shots. Like he get quality buckets, quality looks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean I can't really feel the type of way. How you feel about it?
Nah, I mean you gotta do what you gotta do. Like you said, like this gonna put my team in the best position to try to get a win. Then that's what it is. Kind of one of the same issues that James Harden was kind of talking about why he wanted to leave Houston. Like, he felt as though he got to go out there to even put his team in a position to win. I got to go out there almost score 50 points a game.
A night, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at some point that shit got to come to an end. So again, man, Bill, man, he's balling, putting up numbers, but that train ain't gonna go too far.
It's gonna be tough. He been loyal, man. They in the 12th spot right now, but like you said, I don't see it going too far. On the west side, you got the Jazz. They're in the 1 spot, 27-7. The Lakers in the 2 seed, Clippers 3, Suns 4, which I called before the season too. San Antonio at 5, Portland at 6, Denver at 7, Golden State at 8. So Steph said something last night because they got whooped up on by the Lakers. Yeah. He said, man, hey, teams want to whoop us. They want to whoop us bad, man. They remember all the beatdowns for the last 5-6 years. You feel like there's something to that? Did you ever feel like that with, especially with the Colts when y'all was so dominant for that stretch?
Yeah.
You had that one bad year when Peyton was hurt. Did you feel any of that?
Yeah, I think it's all, it's lonely at the top. So when you punishing folks year in and year out, of course, when you down, they gonna come at you. And I definitely kind of, we kind of felt that in Indy. But I agree with Steph. You know what I mean? It's rough with him. It's rough on him right now. Clay's out. So
Wiggins, man, he was such a disappointment to me, man.
Why you say that?
One overall. When Wiggins came out, I didn't think he was going to be. I knew they would compare him like Kobe and all this stuff. I didn't expect that. But I expected Wiggins to be a 22, 23, and 6 and 4 type guy. Like he was too athletic. Thought he was skilled. But like I just haven't seen that development. Then when he went to Golden State, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be him, Clay, Wiggins, and that tight. Like, that's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the 3 option. But now he in kind of where he needs to be, that number 2 to Steph. And I just don't see no step up, no dog really. I don't know, man. Maybe it's that Canadian stuff, man. I'm not drafting Canadian number 1 overall. You had Anthony Bennett and Wiggins.
Yeah,
I'm good. If I'm a GM, I ain't going back to Canada for number 1 overall. Maybe 2.
Woo.
It sounds like you like Wiggins though.
Nah. I mean, shit. I agree with you. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. He still got time. We just,
Man, Wiggins been in the league for what?
How long? We were just talking about growth, right? We were just talking about out there with the Knicks.
Yeah, but Randall, you seen that development with Randall. You seen it over the years, even in LA.
Nah, I like Randall.
New York to be the guy.
Yeah, I like Randall. Hey, you know who else not getting talked about enough right now? Who's balling out in Chicago?
LaVine?
Man.
He a problem.
Man.
He a problem. But shoot, they in the 10th, that 2 games under 500. Everybody kind of lumped up. They 2 games under 500, but yeah, LaVine is a dog.
Yeah,
like,
he's a problem right now.
He's a dog. But yeah, see, Wiggins, like Tone Gaines, and Wiggins a role player at this point. Like, you the number 1 pick, and what? He got drafted 2014, so this year 7. Come on, man, you got to be a killer at this point. I guess everybody ain't able. I guess
everybody different, man. You already know how it is up there. It's a different game.
That's a fact.
It's a different game.
That's a big fact. But the Bucks got a big win last night. Greek Freak got a big win over the Clippers. I didn't watch the game, but I saw somebody said with that he had like a dunk in like the last 2 minutes of the game. But they said Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, neither one of them scored. in the last 4 minutes.
Mm.
That's a problem, man. What's going on with your boys out there in LA, man?
Definitely your boys.
What's going on with your boys out there, man?
They definitely your boys, man. And you know, I'm not on that Clippers train. Definitely talented. You know, I think you had at one point you had Kawhi number 1 in the league, right?
Number 1 overall last year in the playoffs early. I was front one seat 1A on that Kawhi plane, but I done jumped off.
Yeah, you do that a lot. You do that a lot.
You know, you gotta move. You gotta move when it's time to move, man. Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Nah, I feel you, but the Clippers, man. They got Doc up out of there. They ran him out of town.
Doc over there in the one spot right now in the East too.
Yeah.
So rolling.
Yeah, they are, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about the Clippers, man. I don't know what it is.
I can't call it. I gotta watch it more. I can't call it, man. But they lost Trez, lost Doc, which I didn't think Doc did a great job last year, but didn't think it was worth. Not his fault at all. Paul George obviously stunk it up in the offs. But we're gonna see though. Paul George got that toe. He's still on the minutes restriction and shit. We're gonna see if they turn it around. But I do like them Sixers though. I feel like the Sixers are another team that's gonna be judged by the playoffs. And Embiid, he been on his shit this year. So yeah, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's going on the football side, man. I saw Alex Smith, watched the football team talking about moving on from Alex Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he won comeback player of the year. He looked all right last year. Looked a lot better than I expected him to look. I'll tell you that much.
I agree.
Played a big role in getting him to the playoffs, man. What you think his future is gonna be? And it looks like, you know, they're going forward with a Heineke at quarterback. He had a good, good little stretch there down in the end. Got him some money. What you think about that situation?
That was well deserved. When the opportunity presents itself, you got to be ready. And he definitely was. He took full advantage of that. Speaking of Heineke, man, so I think they see some in him. Young quarterback. Happy for him. And then Alex Smith, man, I don't know. Like you said, one comeback player of the year. Not really sure, where his mental's at as far as, want to continue to play. But
yeah, he said the reports are that he wants to continue. 36, 36 years old. It's going to be about if he can find a suitor or not.
Yeah, for sure, So if he feels as though he can go and he can keep it moving, then to each his own.
Yeah, I mean, I would bring Smith in as a backup. I would definitely bring him in as a backup. It's hard to find. Right. What's that? Yeah, price got to be right. Price got to be right. Which I think he understands. Obviously, there'll be something, structured around injury and things like that. But for a guy to come in, if I need him for a stretch for 2-3 games, I think Alex Smith will be, one of the better backup quarterbacks in the league. I think his days as a starter are done, but definitely I would bring him in as a solid backup option.
Yeah.
And he got to be a great guy, to be in the locker room, in the meet room, if nothing else. I wouldn't be shocked if he ends up in Jacksonville, with backing up the young boy, or maybe starting a couple games before he get in there with his old coach Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Okay.
Wouldn't be shocked, but we'll see though. We'll see.
We definitely see. Let's stick with his quarterback position, man. Russell Wilson, man. A lot of talk out there in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially him getting out of there. Trade rumors. How you feel about that? How you think this story is gonna end up?
I think he's gonna be the Seattle quarterback for the next at least next season. At least next season. I don't think anything gets done. I saw them talking about a sign and trade with Dallas and things like that, because he did put out his 4 teams: Dallas, New Orleans, Las Vegas, and Chicago, which shocked the hell out of me. But I think he ends up staying in Seattle. Hopefully they do they make some changes around him, make him better. But going forward, who knows? I can't say he'll be there, the year after that, because these quarterbacks, it seems like, they speaking up now. If they don't like the situation around them, they chugging the deuces. It's looking like the NBA right now. He has a no trade clause like Deshaun Watson has as well, so he got to pretty much sign off on his team. You see, put his 4 teams out there. What do you think about those 4 potential landing spots for him? Like, why do those make sense or don't make sense to you when it comes to Russ?
Chicago definitely didn't make sense to me. Obviously, it's something that he knows. Potentially, coach's system, whatever the case may be, for him to put that in the 4. I think Dallas, depending on what happens with Dak, I think Dallas will be a real good fit with what they have over there.
Agreed.
Offensive line, weapons out there, receiver, the running backs they have as well, Zeke. And who's that? Pollard?
Who's that?
How the
back in Zeke up? Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the Dallas situation. I definitely like the Dallas situation. Las Vegas. I'm not as big on that move.
Mm-hmm.
Not as big on that move, but I definitely like the Dallas situation. But again, I feel as though the same way you feel. I don't think he'll move this year. I think it's a lot about him expressing, what he doesn't like. What the offense is, what the team is. Look, man, give me some help up front. I'm getting tired of running around. You know what I mean? So just putting that out there and let the front office hear what he dislikes right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see him leaving, but yeah, I agree with you. I think that Dallas would be the best spot for him. I think Dallas, like every year, they should be all right. They got a lot of holes on defense, I feel. On offense, I feel like you got, as a coordinator, as a play caller, as a quarterback, you got more than enough on that offensive side of the ball. They got to figure it out on defense, in my opinion. They brought in Gus Bradley, right? Brought in Bradley to be the DC, so got Nolan up out of there. So, they got to figure it out. But with Dak, staying with the Cowboys, would you pay, because this is where we are at this point. This is what the number is, pretty much. No fault to Dak's. Would you pay Dak $40 million going forward? What would you do as the shot caller in Dallas right now when it comes to that quarterback position?
Dan
Quinn, not Gus Bradley. My fault. Dan Quinn. I think it was the bald heads that messed me up.
That's the going rate right now.
Definitely a going rate for a quarterback like that.
I probably will have to pay that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't roll the dice on these quarterbacks, man. As we know, it's tough. As we know, it's tough to find that quarterback, your franchise quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of franchises, a lot of teams, they like to roll the dice on these quarterbacks, man. Like, I think Dak proved, not playing last year or after getting hurt, what he meant to that team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and again, you 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, you might have didn't see that. You know what I mean? Paying Dak $40 million a year, but I mean, we can't hate on the market. The market is what it is.
It's a fact.
So yeah, I probably would pay him.
So you're gonna pay him? I'll pay him too. Because what's your alternative at the end of the day? It's your fault. It's your fault that we got to this point. Partly Dak's fault too. He it was different times where he could have held out. He could have went to Cabo with Zeke. But he was, he was the company guy for a lot of time. Said the right thing, showed up, never really ruffled any feathers. And now here we still are without him getting his bread. We saw Goff get his $100 million plus. You saw Wentz get his $100 million plus. So you seen players on his own team. You seen Zeke get 90. You seen Jalen Smith get paid. You seen DeMarcus Lawrence get paid. So pay that man his money. Figure it out. Yeah, cool. Got his 100. Come on, man. We got to figure this out. So yeah, I'm with you, man.
But shit, me personally though, if I'm that, sure, put that franchise tag on me one time. Let me hit you in the head one more time, and then when my time is up, I'm gone.
Yeah,
that's how I would play it.
So then you gone after next season.
That's how I would play it. Yeah,
you seen it. His brother, I think, has been talking like that. Been very outspoken about the situation with that, and they've been messing this situation up for years now. It's crazy. Yeah, disrespectful.
So I would definitely take that franchise because I think that if they tag him again, what he hitting them for? Like 37?
I think he hit him for like 37 this year, and then next year it'll be something stupid. So they can't franchise next. It'll be like in the 50s, I believe. So I want to, so they can't do him next year. So this will be the last year. Really, they had to figure something out. I think, like you said, you sign that 37, 38, and then you go somewhere and get the highest bidder and get that bag, hit that Kirk Cousins on them.
Exactly. That's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, look, we don't got to talk. We're going to play this year out. We agree on that. We're going to play this year out. And sure, you go find your quarterback.
Yeah, I do the same thing. So one more quarterback, Drew Brees. Everybody expecting him to retire. The news broke, I want to say, before his last playoff game, before they lost. You saw him take the moment after the game with his family, Brady family, blah, blah. Posted a video went viral, but with him working out, pushing the sled. And he still obviously hasn't announced his retirement yet. He did adjust his salary a few weeks back to like the league minimum, 1.1 M's. You think he gonna try to come back for one more year? And do you think he should?
I can't even fault him. You know what I mean? That's a tough decision. It's a tough decision.
I think he's 42.
42. He's still playing some decent ball, some good ball, and working out. Probably not trying to rush a decision. It might be that time though. It might be time for Drew to go and hang them things up, man.
Hang that shit up, Drew. that shit. I see people talk about the QBR and completion percentage and all that. Like, nah. I mean, Drew, and what Drew has done is over his career is rhythm, timing, being able to hit those intermediate passes on point. He still can do a decent job of that. But as that season went on, even with him missing time this year, I thought, he would be fresh. His arm would be, lively in the playoffs. And it was the opposite. That thing was ugly. And, he did it for a long time. Everybody not going to be Brady. Everybody not going to play until they mid-40s. Like, I think it's that time, man. Even for the Saints organization, I think, you got to go forward and try to find out who's next. Me personally, I would give Jameis a shot. Obviously, you're still going to do your thing with Taysom Hill here and there. But I'm going to see what I got with Jameis, see what we got with this roster, which is, already in some salary cap issues. But, yeah, that Drew Brees not going to win you a chip. He ain't winning you a chip right now. So if it was a situation where, all right, he going to come back one more year and maybe he going to take us to the promised land, that's one thing. But I don't see that in Brees' cards. But I didn't see Brady going back to the chip this year either. So what do I know? But if it was me, I tell Drew, hey, Drew, hang that shit up. Hey, job well done.
Yeah, man.
Great career, first ballot Hall of Famer.
It's gonna be a tough decision, man. I like you said, I would love to see Jameis too. I think Jameis get in there and make some shit happen, make some things happen, man. But yeah, man, we gonna see, man. Drew, like, look, man, y'all hold on, man. I might got something left for y'all.
Nah, Tone said something about Drew could back up. I don't see him coming back in the backup.
Oh, nah.
I definitely don't see that. He definitely love the game. Obviously got a passion for it. I think he already got his TV stuff set up, or like a job basically waiting for him, which most of the big-time quarterbacks do whenever they try to hang it up. But, I definitely don't see him coming back, backing up anybody. No chance in hell.
Sure, say that get 43 M's if he get tagged again.
That's where he get next year?
I think so.
Woo! Yeah, man. I hope he get healthy, man. Come back, light the league up, and get his bag, man. Deserved, man. He came in, I believe he was underdrafted. Obviously, he wasn't that high on a lot of people's board. Went fourth round, came in, got the all-time franchise leading passer up out of there as a rookie, which I was honestly shocked. Jerry even signed off on that. To have Romo go out like that, honestly. But he did that. Came in and went 4 years without missing a start, without missing a snap. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, what else you got? Hold on. Matter of fact, let me take my little grandpa break real quick. The people miss you anyway, AB, man.
That's what's up, man. So we back. Miss y'all on Friday, but wait till D-Buck get back. We're gonna tap into the Deshaun Watson, man. See what y'all think about this. See D-Buck views. What D Watson gonna do. I think D Watson gonna get out of there, man. Go up to the Carolina Panthers. I think it'll be a good fit for him. A great fit. Any boxing fans in the chat? What's the perfect system for J.J. Watt, man? If I honestly feel J.J. Watt still has some left in the tank, right? So if he gets to a situation where they have some guys on the defensive line, I think he could be real effective, really, really effective. Where I think he could win his one-on-ones. If he's not the main guy on the defensive line, where guys are, double team him, sliding the line to him like they were early in his career, I think he'll be good. I like to see J.J. Watt in Green Bay. I think that would be a great fit for him. Again, a veteran guy that's done it at a high level for a long time, but just to be able to get him on the line with some other guys, man, and win those one-on-ones. Shit, J.J. Watt to the Browns sounds good too. You got Myles Garrett over there. You already know Myles Garrett going to garner most of the attention. J.J. Watt, man, you go over there and you win your one-on-ones. And that's the biggest thing about the league. Everybody always say, coaches always say, you got to win your one-on-ones wherever you at. In the scheme of things, if you at corner, win your one-on-ones. If you a linebacker, you blitzing, and it's you and a running back, win your one-on-one. So I think the Browns look like a good look too, for real. Spencer, yeah.
Ooh, I heard JJ put up another cryptic message on his Peloton today.
D-Bub, we gotta get you in that Peloton, brother.
Hey man, I've been seeing him. Maybe calling my name. Might be my birthday gift. My birthday coming up too. How many days my birthday? 17 days away. March 18th. So John J. Jonathan, have you guys seen Phil Yates' tweets of JJ Peloton bio, which says Super Bowl 56, Green Bay, Cleveland, Buffalo? Which one of those three should he sign with?
Green Bay, all three of them Jones is good, but I was just talking about Cleveland, man. He can get up there.
Cleveland made a big jump last year, man. Big jump. I'm still not sold on Baker, but put a real good roster together. Yeah, put a good roster together. They were missing their second round pick, Grant Delpit, last year as well at the safety position. Who flies around. I think he's gonna be a good pro. Going before the draft, like going into that year, he was looking like a top 10, top 15 pick. Didn't have a great junior year, senior, whatever it was. But I like him to be back healthy. Obviously, we'll see what they do with Odell. But adding J.J. Watt to that roster.
You got Myles Garrett. Myles. He gonna get all the attention. I was saying, man, J.J. he still got enough.
I like him to dominate one-on-ones.
Exactly. So
yeah, I like him to win a lot more of those than he loses. He probably can't remember the last time he's seen one-on-ones consistently.
Man.
So, he'll mess around an all-pro year with. Yeah, I think that'll probably be something he thinks about too. Getting on another D line with another dog. So who's the other team? It was Buffalo, Green Bay. Green Bay got some dogs out there too on the edge.
Yeah.
He would be a problem in that middle. They got a
Buffalo
dog in the middle already.
Buffalo got
Jay Hughes.
Yep.
Okay. It's a nice little top three.
Yeah.
That's a nice little top three. Delpit, Greedy. Shoot, Denzel Ward. He one of the best young corners in the league as well. And like we talked about, if you mess around and get a JJ, I know if I'm a DB, the young guys probably don't think about as much. But if I'm a DB and I'm adding JJ up there with 9.5,
I'm getting off at 9. I'm chilling.
What? I'm chilling. Three step me. Wait on them quick breaks, man.
Oh, dang. Sure.
What else I got, man?
Somebody asked me who I rock with on that Peloton, man. Yo, that Peloton, that's
how what's your distance? Like what you doing? I know you get up like 6:30 in the morning, get on there.
Yeah, so I got a crew. We ride at 6:30 in the morning. So we'll either do a 30-minute ride. We'll do a 45-minute ride every time. Sometimes we do we go into them zones and do a power jump where it's like 15 minutes and you put that resistance on and you go. So just depending on how long you ride, it could be 10 miles, 15 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely, whatever you put in is what you're going to get out of it. So, but I like Hannah Farrick. What's her name? Hannah Frankson.
I know some of y'all. I know y'all be little old creeps on there and shit too, man. I remember I had a coach in the league. I ain't gonna put his name out there. But he was like, yeah, man, I'm up at 5, 4, whatever in the morning. Every morning I'm up there with. He named, whoever the trainer was, a fine ass, man. I'm like, okay. Peloton's smart, man. They know what they doing. I wonder how much the trainers get paid a year.
Shoot, Tunde. I rock with Tunde. Shoot, this is guy, Matt Wilpers, boy. That boy, he was getting
his legs dead.
Yeah, man. It's a good workout though.
Would you see yourself getting on a real bike, getting out there? Like Weez, Reggie Wayne, he be riding miles. I know Jacoby Brissett, another cat, got one of them, light bikes that they be going. Teddy Bridgewater. You can see yourself doing them 15, 20-mile rides?
Not right now. Not right now. I think me going downstairs and get on that Peloton, I think that jump works perfect for me right now. All right.
I feel you. So on the Peloton, I gotta get a review.
Alex Tucson, dope.
So when you do like the different, like you riding different, routes? Like you got the screen. Is it really like it help you like visually? Because I know riding bikes, especially for athletes, post football career is supposed to be really good for you because of the different things it does to your brain. Yeah, riding, seeing and moving different things, hearing different things. You feel like you get any of that effect from the Peloton? I know that's what.
So all my classes be with the instructor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing it's like I'm in the class. You know what I mean? So I haven't
like a spinning class.
Yeah, like a spin class. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what mostly my classes be on. But I also tapped into I just really tapped into the whole Peloton thing. You know what I'm saying? Because before, when I first got it, I just got on the bike and I just took the classes. But now I'm tapping into the yoga, into the stretching. They got some strength joints on there. I took a run class, and the run class was dope. You know what I mean? Just being able, because normally, you put your AirPods in and you go for a run. You know what I mean? Yeah. But with this one, it was like, we're gonna do some intervals. You know what I'm saying? It was like, look, she talking to you in your ear. She like, look, all right, we gonna sprint. All right, give me 15 seconds of this sprint. So I just thought that was dope. So I'm really just tapping into the whole platform of what they have to offer, man, and it's been dope.
Yeah, man, I gotta try it, man. I'm gonna try it. I like getting out there, being active, hooping. I can't play basketball as much as I want, so I gotta add something to the arsenal. My win got to be right, man.
Tone Gaines said no chance at 6:30.
Yeah, Tony, you can't get up, get it early. We'll get your day started, man.
It definitely does, man. I used to say the same thing when boys was like, look, we going at 6:30. I'm like, damn, like we can't go at 9 or something. But but definitely being able to get up, man, keep that and get your day going, man. It's definitely get my day going.
Get your Peloton. Frank said, "What's a Peloton?" Yeah, so it's. I mean, I guess I'll let you explain it real quick. We'll move on to something else.
I don't know. Is he serious?
He probably don't know. Everybody know. But you know, Peloton. Crazy story I heard about Peloton. The dude came up with it. He couldn't raise. It took him. He couldn't raise $25,000. I want to say somebody told me. Now I haven't clarified the story, but somebody I trust. He had like a GoFundMe or something similar to that and couldn't raise 25 grand. And now it's valued at something crazy, obviously. And then, you know, with the pandemic, you know, this last 12 months, it's taken off. Well, yeah, it's taken off crazy, obviously, with people being, you know, jammed in the house. But, man, couldn't raise 25 racks.
And now, taking over the market.
Now, man, God. Yeah, so. Yeah,
it's crazy. You see all these knockoffs coming out too, but now Frank, man, look it up. Peloton, man, it's a dope platform where you can you know, kind of based off the bike, but then they have other things. They got treadmills and all that now, but it's a definitely good workout system where you can get on the bike, man, and you can ride. You know, have different instructors, different music, different genres. You know, 10-minute ride, 15-minute ride, 30-minute ride, whatever. Low impact. So it's definitely a great workout. And along with that, you know, it has other things on the platform where you can run, you can stretch, you can do yoga. They have strength training on there as well. So it's the whole 9 yards. And they do a real good job, man. The instructors do a real good job just, you know, helping you get through it, pushing you. So again, if you want to tap into it, you want to tax yourself, you can definitely get on there and get a real good workout. So I'm up here. Peloton, y'all need to send me some shit now. I'm up here pumping y'all now.
Need to check, man. Send me a bike, send me a treadmill, something, man. Tell them your name so they can find you on there.
Man, AB41, man.
You putting up.
AB41, man. Y'all come holler at me. Tap in.
Don't be actually Ashley already on point. Yeah, we need that. We need that sponsor. Y'all spam them, man. Hit their page up. Tell them to holler at man to man. We ain't playing around. But all right, hold on. So Vic at man to man, you ever had a teammate stick around after off-season trade rumors? For example, Bridgewater Russ rumors. Man, that's part of the business.
Yeah, that's it.
That's part of the business. I feel like now more than ever, where there's smoke, there's fire. But when I was still playing, it felt like, you know, half the time it was BS. And kind of as my career went on, it started getting more and more on point. The sources, the leaks, you know, started to increase. But yeah, I think we've all, I ain't going to speak for AB, but I know I've definitely, you know, trade rumors, somebody supposed to get cut, you know, end up hanging around. But yeah, you kind of seen all that time and time again. What about you?
Yeah, man. Like you said, it's part of the game, man. Part of the business. You hear it, you don't know if it's true. It might not be true. You've seen, you know, guys that's been on the trading blog and the GM come down. Hey, man, you know, don't disregard what you're hearing. Like that's not true. I'm like, shit, it came from somewhere. Somebody talking about it.
It came from somewhere.
But that's part of it, man. It's part of the game.
If you ever had any trade rumors about you or found out something about yourself on the internet before I guess you were told by somebody else? I know after my second year in New England, I got cut going into week 1. So after all the, you know, that final cuts and all that, and I get cut, and that was, you know, you can hit waivers. And before I even knew where I was going, I saw on Twitter that, you know, I was going to Carolina. This is before my agent told me, before Carolina. You know, different teams can claim you, and I was basically awarded to Carolina because they had the worst record the year before. So yes. That was crazy. That was crazy. Actually seeing the tweet. Oh yeah, like, well, I hit my agent up. Like, oh yeah, you know, just got off the phone with blah blah. I'm like, wow. So has anything like that ever happened to you?
Nah, it hasn't. But that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that shit, wow.
I can only imagine scrolling through your phone, like, damn, like I'm going with it.
And this was Twitter in 2011, so it's 10 years ago. So this wasn't even like Twitter how it is now, where you kind of expect that at this point. You know, somebody get a leak early, 5-10 minutes early. But yeah, that was wild. That was wild. What else, man? Y'all got any other questions before we stab out? Supposed to be on Pat's show today too at 12:25. Okay. I am athlete got a good episode coming out today too. You know, talking about some. Them boys doing some good stuff over there. Yeah, for sure. So I want to check out that convo too.
Yeah, I'm getting on Steve Smith podcast today.
Okay, what's Smitty's joint called?
What's the name of Smitty joint?
Something with Ice Up Son or something like that.
I think it's Cut to It.
Cut to It, okay.
Yeah, Cut to It.
That should be good, man. You got to bring up that trash talking situation.
I definitely am.
I would hear what he got to say about that.
I definitely am. So now, y'all go check my guy D Bud over with that other guy, Pat Mac, man. Y'all go check him out.
12:25. What else you got, man? Tone Gaines. Yo, can you tell teams you don't want to play for them and fall further down the waiver wire? No, you cannot. Once you hit the waivers, and how does that work? Like, when do you not hit waivers? Is it once you pass a certain years in the league? How does that work, AB? You know?
Nah, I don't.
Okay, I'm not sure either.
I don't, but I think it does have something to do with your seasons you've occurred in the league, though.
Okay, yeah, I believe so too. So that was that was after my second year, like I said. So I was still on my rookie deal. So once you hit waivers, like I said, anybody can claim you. So I was claimed by a handful of teams, but you get awarded. I don't know if the rules have changed. You get basically awarded to the team that had the worst record the year before. So that's how it worked then. Not young. How do you evaluate safeties? Like, what traits are you looking for, etc.?
Man, looking at film, I think if I'm evaluating a safety that's coming out of college, I'm looking to see how versatile that safety is. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you transition into the league and the way the game is going, where you have to cover, you have to do a lot of things. So if I'm watching a safety on film, he's in the box, he's in the post, he's covering in the slot, he's covering tight ends. Like, those are the things that I'm kind of looking for in a safety. You know what I'm saying? Being aggressive. You know, how is he talking? Is he communicating out there on the field? So that's the type of thing that I'm looking for, like in a safety. And obviously, he got to pop off the screen. We got to make plays. So just evaluating safeties, man. Is he a gamer? Is he making big time plays? So that's kind of what I'm looking for in the young safety.
Yeah, for sure. That's it. We got us some clarification. John J. Who up here breaking fake news on the man-to-man part, man? Come on. Yeah. That's a fine, John J. So looking at Twitter now, I believe that Phil Yates tweet was someone impersonating JJ Watt. JJ Watt said he does not own a Peloton. So somebody fell for the okie doke, brought the okie doke here. So just want to clarify that before we get up out of here. Man.
Frank Cass said he's looking for Sean Taylor, Cam Chancellor.
Hey, you gonna keep looking, bro.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. That ain't gonna come around.
I hope you find them. What time is it? But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back soon, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Keep rocking with us. Go ahead and like it, leave a review. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Might listen, might not. Who knows?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all start your week off right, man. Good Monday. Let's get to it.
Yes. Hey, make sure y'all, get a workout in too, man. Get some sun if you can. Get some fluids, hydrate, man. Eternal Water if you want. Eternal Water is a sponsor of mine. But yeah, man, get out there. Health is wealth. Health is wealth, especially right now. Let your movement, your food, and all that be your medicine, man. So take care. We out.
Peace.